Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Matt Jarbo here, $3 Theater, and I just got done watching episode number 5 of Loki, and oh my god. So obviously spoilers are going to be in this. This is just a reaction to it. Tomorrow afternoon, RJ and I are going to be doing an episode discussion that will be a lot longer, somewhere in the 35 to 40 minute range. Obviously, this episode had a lot going for it. But look, the thing is, I have to start off by saying this. I don't understand the people out there that have been attacking this show, right? Calling it woke or calling it lazy or calling it whatever. It's mind-numbingly ridiculous how idiotic some people are in regards to the handling of this show, because when you watch it in the context of which it's presented, this is just an amazing adventure story, giving us something that I didn't think I ever really wanted, and that, of course, is Loki being the hero and having friends and learning to love himself and learning to forgive himself and learning all of these things. When I watched this episode, I mean, for one, it was probably my most anticipated simply because of the other variants of Loki. But in reality, I didn't realize how much I would love those variants. Obviously, Kid Loki, Old Man Loki, Alligator Loki was pretty great. But while I was watching them, I just was like it felt like I was watching like an old fantasy movie from the 80s. Where like the weary travelers, the heroes, pick up the ragtag band of kind of ne'er-do-wells along the way, and they all end up becoming a team, and I just really liked their interaction and their chemistry with one another, and I just felt that it was like a very natural progression. Even it was very quick, one episode, but they were able to capture and elicit all of these feelings and emotions out of me, while playing into these archetypes, and I just really, really, really liked it. But what I thought was really great was Sylvie, and how she is still trying to get to the bottom of this mystery. Now its layers have definitely expanded. Some have peeled back. The onion is getting closer to the center. We now know that it's somewhere past the end of time in the void is where the actual timekeepers are, or whomever created the TVA. Obviously, most people out there think it's going to be Kane. I get that. But she's got to get there. And now we have a way to do it. But what I loved about that was how she pruned herself to get out to that planet in order to find Loki, in order to save Loki, in order to continue what she had to do. And that to me was pretty great. And, Judge Ravenclaw, whatever her name is, the judge, getting to see that she is still wants power and control, but also to get to the bottom of this herself, but for I would assume nefarious reasons. I think she wants to take over. There's a lot there with her character. I thought that was really great. But what really got me on the episode was Mobius. For one, Owen Wilson has been fantastic in this show. I've loved every scene he's been in. Reminded me just how much I love him as an actor and how much I missed him as being kind of a mainstay, blockbuster star that he was about 20 years ago. But here he is giving probably one of his best performances ever. And the fact that like he shows up, he saves Sylvie, they're in like a pizza car, which is really funny. And, then it's like she convinces him to go and try to save Loki. And then, of course, at the end of it, he's going back to the TVA and he's going to burn the place down, hopefully starting with his desk. I hope they kind of pull that in on the next episode. But for me, it's just like, that hug that him and Loki had at the end it was super sweet. It was super sweet. I really liked it. I really loved it. And it's one of those things where the more you get into the show, the more the characters interact with one another, the more you kind of start to feel like they are part of a team, part of a unit, part of a family. And that, of course, has been something that's been like part of the undercarriage and the lining of the MCU over the course of the past 13 years now. And so it's good to see it play out in another way. And again, this thing is in the MCU. It's connected to the MCU, but it feels so fresh and different and amazing and awesome and wonderful. And it's just so cool to behold. I mean, there were so many Easter eggs in the background of a lot of those shots. I was able to pick out a few of them. Few kind of got me, like what was on the Avengers Tower? What was that? QENG? Is that what it was? I don't know what that, I don't know. Q energy? Is that like a Roxxon thing? I don't know. I'm sure someone will be able to break it down. But at the end of it, I'm very thankful the show exists. I'm very thankful that the show exists. I'm very thankful that we got it, because this to me was the best episode so far, hands down. I don't even know what the series finale, season finale, whatever you want to call it, is going to give us next week, but it's going to be massive. And I don't know if they're going to be able to really contain all of that in 50 minutes or 45 minutes. So I hope that it is a little bit longer, because this is something that is going to be fun to rewatch during the week to build back up to that finale. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was just a well done, well crafted, fun episode. And when Richard E. Grant's character in Loki died trying to save Loki and Sylvie to distract the creature, and he just yells out "glorious purpose" as he gets decimated, I was like, I was so sad. It was so sad. I was so sad. Marvel's nailing it with these shows. I don't know why people are acting like it's bad. To me, they're just lying to you. They're outright just lying to you at this point. But as always, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions. Let me know down in the comment section. Of course, if you want to check out any of our other discussions, like last week, we covered episode 4. Tomorrow, RJ and I are going to cover episode 5. Look for that in the afternoon and the evening. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, spoilers abound. Please give the video a like and a comment. I'll talk to you all later. Have yourself a great day. Thank you again for watching, and peace out.